Scare a Bear by Kathy Jo Warding. Do you know how to scare a bear? Would you bang pots and pans? Would you rattle some cans? Would you shout? Would you yell? Would you ring a loud bell? What if that bear isn't easy to scare? Would you stand nose to nose? Would you turn out the hose? Would you make a strange face and a big scary pose? Would you shout, "I declare, it's a bear! Please beware!" What if that bear isn't easy to scare? What if that bear wants to go for a swim? Would you holler and hoot? Would you give him the boot? Would you say, "You can't swim here, you don't have a suit"? What if that bird wants to go for a swim? What if that bird wants to fish from your boat? Do you think he would fit? Would you tell him to swim? Would you share your pole and your best fishing hole? Do you think he would scream if you showed him a worm? What if that bird wants to fish from your boat? What if that bird starts to beg for some dinner? Would you share your piece? Do you think he would say please? Would you give him a dish with a big tasty fish? What if that bird starts to beg for some dinner? What if that bird sits down by the fire? Would you share your seat? Would you make him a treat? Would you tell him you think he has too much to eat? Now, what if that bird wants to sleep overnight? Would you start to giggle if he starts to wiggle? What if he snores? Would you send him outdoors? If he climbed in your bunk, would the bed go kerplunk? What if that bird wants to sleep overnight? What if that bird will not leave the next morning? Would you leave him a map with a compass and cap? Would you tell him, "Keep walking, don't stop for a nap"? Would you say, "My dear bear, there's no need for stalling. It's time to go home. Your mother is calling"? What if that bird will not leave in the morning? Then call the ranger. I know what he'll say. "This bird cannot stay. You must scare him away." Do you know how to scare a bear? I sure do. It's nothing new. Just say, "Boo,